Labissiere. Then it's Jones. Then it's Dub. And it's the bulldozer in at the center. And for the Celtics, they've got Towns. Hawkins is out there with Shorty. And then it's Little General. And it's Rowe in at the 2 spot. Here's Dawkins. Here's Smooth. Passes it to Ortiz. The Celtics working the ball around now. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's the bulldozer. What do you think it's like for a team coming into a new season with a new head coach?
You know what's fascinating to me is each individual organization, Kevin, seems to have their own vernacular, their own verbiage to describe their system. So with a new coach, number one, he's putting in a system. Number two, the guys are trying to familiarize themselves with his language. Not only the X's and O's, but how does he communicate it?
And yeah, right. That's a good point. The delivery of the message is sometimes as important as the X's and O's.
No doubt.
Ortiz passes to Rowe. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
The pass to the bulldozer. Now here's Labissiere. He's guarded closely. Yang passes to Lowry. Clock at 6. Here's Labissiere. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Knicks. Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for Smooth.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Silk. It's stolen. And that one's good. Towns.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Labissiere, the pass to the bulldozer. Now here's Labissiere. He's tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Yang. A three-pointer is right on target.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Washington trailing. Down low. And it's blocked. Here's Little General. Inside, here's Kane. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
To the paint. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Towns. Here's Rowe. Drills the three-pointer. Smooth's got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Labissiere, the pass to the bulldozer. Now Labissiere kicks it out to Jones. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Little General. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Yep, it counts.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
Washington making some changes. The general is checked in for Jones. Big Dog comes in for Silk. And Prez is subbed in for Labissiere. Lowry. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the foul called on Perez. That is his first foul of the game. Ortiz passes to Kane. Chalk up two there. Kane's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's the general. To the middle. A rebound by the Celtics.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
The bulldozer passes to Lowry. Wizards passing it around. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Shorty, he's checked in for the Celtics. Lowry against Towns. Here's Tam. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
And here's the break. Here's Hope. It's tipped. Now here's Towns. From deep. Score the basket, his second of two attempts.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to the bulldozer. He kicks to Prez. Passes it to the bulldozer. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
No one covering. That's 12 points for Smooth.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Washington calls timeout. Boris, when you watch the game now, Biggs playing on the perimeter, who can really defend and hold their own outside the lane you've seen?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet and because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. The Prophet comes in for the bulldozer, and Gordon subbed in for Dove. Now the pass to Soto. Shoots it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, a new era begins for the Washington Wizards, right? A change in the front office. The team has tried for years to rebuild in a number of different approaches. Perhaps a fresh outlook for fans under new guidance gives this team new hope.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. D, he's checked in for Towns. And Prez is subbed in for Little General. And the Wizards with possession. Wizards trailed by 5. And for the Wizards and their new front office doors, a tough task ahead of them.
I think so, Kevin, because first and foremost, they need to change the culture of the team, right? Too long, there had been a lack of accountability in D.C., and I think once they address that, the rest of the rebuild could come easier. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Gordon. That one's not going to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. D passes to Prez. It's stolen by Prez. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Kicks it to Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight, and the first one drops.
And the city of Boston, 12 championships since 2000, 6 in football, 4 in baseball, and 1 apiece in hockey and basketball.
Greg, you'd have to say Boston has become the sports capital of the country. The fans are knowledgeable, they're passionate, and they are justifiably proud.
Here's Labissiere, trains the three-pointer. Labissiere's got 5.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Smooth. He's got 14.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's the general, and it's blocked. Another shot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
To me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Kane, sinks that one from the post. He's got 6. Wizards trailed by 4. Pass to Yang. Here's the general. Passes to Yang from the arc. That one, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Smooth. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Jones checked in for the Wizards. The machine comes in for Gordon. Labissiere got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. They get the rebound. The basket counts, and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Wizards have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Well, for Washington, D.C. basketball, they have 1 title to their name. The champs back in '78.
What a run that was for that team led by the great Wes Unseld. But boy, in the 40 years since that title, my goodness, fans of this franchise have waited so patiently for that return to greatness. When will it come?
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Perez passes to Rowe. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. The Prophet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Jones in the post, and it's all evened up. Jones has got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's D. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Labissiere, the pass to Lowe. To the inside. Off with the layup. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his first foul. Little General, he's checked in for Smooth. Here's Little General. Six on the shot clock. For the 3. No good on the shot.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the 3-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talked.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Celtics. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got the general, the great out there with Prez. And there's the bulldozer. And it's Lowry in at the small forward. Here's the great. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the 76ers in Philadelphia. Pass to Prez. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And Boston has possession. Here's D. Traps in the tray. D's got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Prez with the bucket. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Ortiz passes to Shorty. To the middle. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Shorty's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Lowry passes to the general. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And the pass to Hayward. Here's Little General. Rebound, Washington. The Bulldozers got his 4th rebound in this one. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Lowry. He's got 8.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Ortiz. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. Now, this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. Pass to the general. He kicks it to Prez. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts. Prez has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Basket good.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Outside Lowry. For 3. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Palmer. The Great's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Celtics. Mr. Incredible comes in for Shorty. And the franchise is subbed in for Shorty. Here's Little General. He has 6 from 13. Rebound, Washington. The Bulldozers got his 6th rebound on the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Gist, Lowry covering, and it's Lowry with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Pass to Prez. And here's Hayward from deep three-point range, but they recover it. The pass to Gist, kicks to Prez. Pass to Ortiz. Celtics passing it around. Here's Mercer. Boston, no good that time either.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Passes it to the general. And here is Prez. He's got 6. The pass to the Bulldozer. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Little General. He has 6, and no good. The Bulldozer passes to Prez. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
D, he's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Washington, Jones checked in for the General. Big Dog comes in for Dub, and Gordon subbed in for the Great. And the Wizards with possession. Prez with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass to Jones. Over Hayward. And it's Jones, that time on the assist from Prez. 8 points for the Wizards. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Little General. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's now 10 points for D.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Gordon, the pass to the Bulldozer. On the wing, Jones. Ended by Hayward. Jones with the bounce pass. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. Prez, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Dawkins checked in for the Little General. And it's Kane in for money. And then for Washington, the Prophets checked in for the Bulldozer. Silk comes in for Prez. And Labissiere subbed in for Big Dog. Gist passes to Dawkins. Here's Gist. Pass to D. Inside. Here's Mercer. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Washington's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Gist. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes to D. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Washington's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And there's the pass to Labissiere. Takes the three, and the three ball is good. Labissiere's got 8. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Gist. Pass to Kane. A three ball. Goes back up, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Celtics have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Towns, he's checked in for Kane. Pass to the Bulldozer. There's the pass to Soto. Now here's Lowry. Defense right on him. Here's Tam. Rebound Boston.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Now Towns. He has 5. Pass to Gist. Here is Mr. Incredible. While recovering, just 4 to shoot. Fader on the way, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with a height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
The Wizards have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Shorty comes in for D, and Smooth subbed in for Towns. Now here's Prez. He's got 8. Puts up a 3. Kane grabs the board. Celtics trail by 4. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. The Bulldozers got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here we go, one-on-one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Boston, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Both good from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Shoots from the line. And Boston with the rebound. Kane's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Mercer. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Washington's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Pass to Kane. And count it from 19 feet away. Kane's got 8.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Prez dishes to Lowry. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's the Bulldozer. Passes it to Soto. And again, Washington with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Rowe. The teardrop falls in. 16 points for him.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And here's Lowry. He's got 8. Here's Tam. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but and that should.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Smooth, Shorty out there with Prez, and then it's Little General, and it's D in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Oh, a nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
And the pass to Rowe. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Yang past to Labissiere. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for the Prophet.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the shot goes in. Shorty's got 10. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Silk. That's tipped. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Pass to Lowe. Here's Silk. Pass to Labissiere. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
For the lead, and it's good on the way in. 8 points for Little General.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Silk. In the corner, it's Gordon. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 5. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Passes it to Rowe. Jacks up a 3, and the call will be against D. That's his first foul.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Labissiere with the ball. 8 points for him. The pass to Yang. Outside Gordon. Kept alive by Washington. Low, the pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. And another shot. Rebound by the Celtics. Smooth's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Little General. He's got 8. Pass to D. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Shorty. Passes it to D. The feed now to Prez. The pass to D. Excellent D that time from Jones. Washington leading now by 3. Here's Lowe, and it's blocked. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. D passes to Prez. Here's D, feeds it to Prez. And Jones sends it back. Here's the Prophet. Yang passes to Lowe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Towns, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Lowry's checked in. Celtics trail by 6. For Ortiz passes to D. Here's Rowe, and he pings it home with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Labissiere, the pass to Lowe. Now Labissiere, 8 points for him. A second chance effort, and he makes that one. The Profits got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Here's Ortiz. Rebound, Washington.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Yang pass to Lowe. Here's Silk. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible. He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Labissiere, the pass to Lowe. To the inside. Here's Jones. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jones has got 10 points. Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Towns. Pass to Shorter. Here's Little General. 8 points for him. Buries the jump shot. Little General's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside, Towns. Here's Little General. 10 points for him. Passes it to Shorty. Inside. And there's the pass to Ortiz. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Kane, he's checked in for D. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for the Prophet. The General comes in for Jones. The Greats checked in for Silk. And Prez is subbed in for Labissiere. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for the Celtics. Outside Lowry. To the General. Here's the Great. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career and what you've chosen?
First and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. The Greats got 6 points. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Smooth. He's got 25. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. At the elbow, Prez. Passes to Palmer. Over Mercer. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots. Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
The pass to Palmer. There's the triple. Kane grabs the board. Kane's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That's foul number 2 for him. Dawkins checked in for Boston. The franchise comes in for Shorty. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Jones checked in for the general. Gordon comes in for Dub. Silks checked in for the Great. And Labissiere subbed in for Prez. Down low, Dawkins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And both free throws good for Dawkins.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Back to Labissiere. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. So the Celtics will take it the other way. To the wing right side. Now here's Towns. 5 points in the game. Row over Yang. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's now 30 points for Smooth.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Labissiere, the pass to Yang. Pass to the Bulldozer. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. 8 points for Silk.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Celtics trail by 4. 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And Dawkins slams it in.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Yang passes to the Bulldozer. To the inside. And Labissiere gets it to go. Labissiere's got 10 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That one falls.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now the pass to Yang. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
The Wizards with the lead. Dishes it to Labissiere. Outside Gordon. Here's Yang. Buries the long-range jumper. Silk's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Washington. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gist passes to Rowe. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Smooth's got 32 points in the game.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And here is Labissiere. Fires from deep. It could go. Off target. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Gordon. Jones is out there with Labissiere. Then there's Big Dog, and it's McCoy in at the 5 spot. Outside, Towns. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Jones, no luck.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Hayward, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Kicks it to Labissiere. Right side Jones. Nice ball movement by Washington. And it's Gordon missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Dawkins the pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hayward. Over Jones. And Jones sends it back. They're running. Pushing it up. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Dawkins kicks to Towns. Hayward on the wing. Outside, Towns. Pass to Rowe. Hayward outside and stolen by Gordon. For the finish, and then Gordon with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Towns.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Shorty, he's checked in for Dawkins. Mr. Incredible comes in for Smooth. And it's D in for Towns. Then for the Wizards, the Prophets checked in for the Machine. The General comes in for Jones. And Prez is subbed in for Labissiere. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. 5 to shoot. Passes to D. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
And, Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And the foul called on Prez. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Smooth checked in for money. Here's Rowe. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards leading by 4. Prez with the ball. Low the pass to Prez. Pulls up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen, Greg, great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
There's the pass to Lowe. Pass to Prez. Lock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Mercer, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First free throw is good. Kane, he's checked in for the Celtics. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Prez. to the paint. Here's the general. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Smooth, defended by Gordon. Here's D. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. The lead is 2. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Washington calls timeout. Boston making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Here's Silk. Here's Lowry. And the dunk by Lowry.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Rowe. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Wizards. Jones has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gang passes to the Bulldozer. Now Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tam. Passes it to Yang. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Smooth. He kicks it to Prez. Here's D. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. It's deflected. Now here's Towns. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Rebound, Boston. Kane's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Smooth passes to Towns. And the rejection by Lowry. And the pass to Rowe. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Smooth's got 35.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Pass to the Bulldozer. Back to Labissiere. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And some changes here for the Celtics. Dawkins comes in for Prez. And it's Little General in for D. Boston trailing. Passes it to Rowe. Pass to Dawkins. Here's Little General, defended by Labissiere. Ortiz passes to Dawkins. Tanked in off the glass. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Left side Lowry. Can't connect from short range. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Labissiere. The Wizards shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Looking to get it going. Second shot opportunity, and it's Jones laying it in. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Here's Yang. Kane grabs the board. Kane's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Ortiz. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And that one's good. Towns. And here's Lowry. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Here's Little General. The pass to Rowe. Here's Little General, defended by Labissiere. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wizards trail by 3. Washington calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Smooth.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The bulldozer passes to Labissiere. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Rebound, Boston.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Rowe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Here's Silk. And Lowry has it in the corner. Pulls up on the elbow, and he knocks down the jumper.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
We call that execution, Greg, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Rowe. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Pass to Jones. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Smooth. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Labissiere with the ball. Pass to Yang. To take the lead, nails the triple.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 2. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To Kane over Jones. Kane, no luck. Here's the bulldozer. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 2. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Jones, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a four-point ball game. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
From deep three-point range, no good there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the one he's had tonight.
His production has been